All right. Let's talk about number one. All right, we're going to start with the review packet number one. Okay, number one asks you to find three things. Number one, we need to find the coordinate of point C. Well, if all you have to do is use the grid, count over to the left to the left, so -2, and then down 3, so -2, -3. All right, length of AB means we need to use the distance formula. Got to use a distance formula. So AB, I'm gonna mark it x1, y1, x2, y2. All right. So here we go. D equals x2 is 3 minus -2. So that becomes a plus. Square. Remember, when we subtract a negative, it becomes a positive. Two negatives make a positive. -3, which is y2, minus 3 squared, and that's all underneath the square root. All right. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 minus 3, -3 minus 3 is -6. So that's 25 plus, remember, -6 times -6 is positive 36. Don't make that mistake. And then I get root 61. Now, I would ask you to normally, see if there is a perfect square that multiplies into 61, but there is not. 61 is a prime number. So I just leave it as a square root of 61. All right. Next one, I got to find the midpoint of AB. Remember, midpoint, I add my x's together and divide by 2, add my y's together and divide by 2. So the midpoint, just find the average of my x values. So -2 plus 3 divided by 2, and then 3 plus -3 over 2. Well, -2 plus 3 is just 1 over 2, and then 3 plus -3 is 0 over 2. So my answer is 1/2, 0. All right, next one looks a little confusing. If you just read it, it's probably a little bit confusing because we haven't really talked about ratios much. But that's why I provide this picture here. Okay, FOJ is a straight angle. All right, I have a ratio of 4x to 3x to 2x. Well, since that's a straight angle, I can just add the 3 together. 4x plus 3x plus 2x equals 180. So that's what? 9x equals 180. So x equals 20. Measure of FOG, of angle FOG, equals 4 times 20, which is 80 degrees. Let's keep going. We're cruising. Number 3, a complementary problem, a complementary word problem. Hopefully we're getting better at these or feeling more comfortable. One of two complementary angles is 5 times the other. Now this one, the numbers don't come out great. So remember, anytime we see this word the other, that's an unknown. All right, the other is an unknown. An unknown means we use what letter? Oh, that means we use x. All right, 5 times the other, 5x. 5 less than that, -5. So if this is a complementary, that means it's a right angle. Wow. That means 5x minus 5 plus x equals 90. So 6x minus 5 equals 90. So 6x equals 95. And then if I divide by 6, x is 15.83. Repeating, you can say that's 15.8. Well, if that one's 15.8, I can do two things. I can take that 15.8 and plug it in for x, or I can just subtract 15.8 from 90 degrees and get 74.2 degrees. Both angles. There you go. That looks like I'm done. I will pick up with number 4 in a minute.